Hi, I'm Paul Dutton with the Community Emergency Response Teams. I'm a CERT trainer with the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department, Cal OES, Department of Homeland Security, and FEMA. I'm certified with all of them, and I'm a Red Cross volunteer and a Red Cross trainer and a Red Cross EMR. So today we're going to talk about your family disaster plan, but we're going to get into the nitty-gritty of this now, because everybody says get a kit, make a plan, stay informed. Well, now I'm going to actually show you your plan, your house, your family's house, and a floor plan of that. Now, when we show this up on the screen, we're going to show you all the things that you need to watch for and look for. This is something that we do in all our CERT classes. Very, very important. So here is your family disaster plan. So now we're going to finally get into, in our other videos, we talked about what is that family disaster plan and what does it look like. Everybody tells you get a kit, make a plan, stay informed. That's what Red Cross tells you. Well, what is that plan? We talked about it in our other video, that a family reunification plan if you're not at home. But now, luckily, since the COVID-19 has had some good things, hopefully the family is all home. But either way, when the family's home, now we're starting to look at the things that you need to be worried about. This is a crude sketch and a plan of this particular house. We want you to draw out your house just like this, so that easily see where all the different exits and entrances are, right, where all the guys are, right? And then we want you to label your gas. So if you notice the gas in blue here, we have a gas dryer, the gas meter, the gas water heater, the gas stove, and yeah, that's a fireplace. Excuse my bad sketch here. And the gas fireplace. So we want to know where all these are at. So in a major disaster, I can turn these things off. Yes, you should be able to turn all these valves off on the inside. But when you go outside, yes, that's your gas meter. You want to look to see if anything's leaking. Well, how do I do that? After a major disaster, you're inside the house. We're assuming you're inside the house. You're hopefully in your bed, in a safe place with nothing above your head. Now I got to put my shoes on. Remember, we've told you, make sure you put your shoes or boots by your bed. Even better to tie them on, because that bed may move in a big earthquake. So now I get my shoes and my boots on. I check on my kids if I like them, right? We meet and we start to go to get our GrabGo bags where our first aid kit is. But now I need to run around the inside of the house and check all the gas. Do you smell gas inside the house? Because that's the first thing. If I smell gas at the gas dryer, I'm going to pull it back. You should have that little yellow coil, right? That's your pipe. That's a springy pipe that's flexible, so that you can now, and a gas valve inside, so you can now turn it off. Go over to the gas stove, turn it off. Go over to the gas fireplace, make sure it's off. And then the last place I need to do is I need to go outside, and I had to go here, check the gas water heater, make sure it's off. Now I come to the gas meter finally, walking around, and I can even walk around the whole entire house, come back to the gas meter. Do you smell gas in here? No. Should you turn off the gas? No. But if I look at the gas meter and we see those 5 little circles that have those little rings in them, right, with the little indicators, on a normal day, if you look at those 5 circles, that little front display right there on the front of the gas meter, those circles will have little indicators. They will be moving quickly, able to see them rotating if your gas is leaking. And if that's the case, yes, you definitely want to have your gas and you want to turn it off. You want to leave that gas wrench there. We're going to go into more detail about how to turn off all these utilities, but I want you to have the location of them marked on your family disaster plan. Now, fire extinguishers. Remember, we talked about how important it is that a fire doubles every 30 seconds. So you want to make sure you have fire extinguishers. In my house, people say, Paul, why do you have 6 fire extinguishers? I proudly show them off that I have one at the front door and one at the back door, one at the outdoor barbecue, one in the garage, one in the kitchen. I cover all my bases because, again, I need a fire extinguisher, and the fire extinguisher only are going to last you 30 seconds. So what did I say? A fire could double every 30 seconds. This is, I like my house, so I like to have more fire extinguishers. So here, you notice we have a fire extinguisher right there in the kitchen. We have one in the garage, one by the front door. We even have one here close to the bedrooms and to the fireplace. So if I only had 4, That's how I do. Where if I had a fifth one, maybe I'd put it back by the back door or by the den in the back area by the gas. So that way I'm protected with fire extinguishers. And now we know where they're at. And we're going to teach your kids how to use them too. We do that in CERT as well. Now, smoke alarms. You need to have a smoke alarm in every bedroom. I even have one in the bathroom. May not be the best spot for it right there, honestly. So we're going to just lace that because I got a smoke alarm right there in the hallway, one in the bedroom, one in the bedroom, one in the bedroom. Now, carbon monoxide detectors, and carbon monoxide is a low gas. It will only go 2 or 3 feet high. So if you have a combination smoke alarm and smoke alarm and carbon monoxide detector, by the time the carbon monoxide gets up to a smoke alarm on the ceiling, you're not going to be doing so well. So you want to have those carbon monoxide detectors down low, and you want them in each bedroom, okay? And the bedrooms here. Really, really important. You want them where you're sleeping. Essentially, that's the best way to do that. So that's what these little brown X's are for. Okay, so I have a separate carbon monoxide detector from the fire extinguishers in each smoke alarms in each room. All right, so now, what else are we worried about? So now we've marked in our bedroom area, right, where are places that we can get out. So I noticed I forgot to put in the windows here. There's a window there and a window there. There's always a window in a bedroom, has to be. Okay, that's an exit. That could be an entrance or an exit for that person to get out if they need to. Here's our doorway. We have the garage door, okay, and we have, of course, the back door. So there are those exits. You want those marked for your family. Now, also we have, where's your grab-and-go bags? All right, close to the front door is usually, there's almost always a closet. That's where I want to put all my family grab-and-go bags for each member of the family, kids if you like them, right? The dog and Fido too, and the kitty. So they're all there. And I want that first aid kit there too. That way I can grab the first aid kit just as quickly and as easily as I grab the grab-and-go bag if I have to grab and go. All right, now we talked about the 3-day kit in your grab-and-go bag, which is great. But you need to have a family disaster plan pack or kit. And then we put that, the location of that is outside the house. Because if I get outside the house or we run outside the house, this family pack is going to have clothes and food and water for everybody in the family for 30 days. So this is a big area. This is a place where we're going to want to put all that stuff, that extra water, extra clothes, extra food. This is that place. Your grab-and-go bag will keep you going for 3 days. This is going to keep you going for 30 days. This is the big family pack. Okay. So now, we also want to know now where the water shutoff valve is. I put right here. Actually, the water shutoff is going to go here towards the house. And you may very well should have a water shutoff valve here right by the street. So, and ideally, after a major quake or disaster like this, I want to turn this water off right away, regardless. Why? Because if the other broken water pipes that are now in the system in the street, and that broken, dirty water comes flying into my house, I've now contaminated the water in my house. So I want to turn this water off at the street. That way the water and those pipes in there within my house, if they haven't broken, are clean and that water stays clean. It's very important. You want to be sure to do that. Okay, so now we've turned that water off. We've run around the inside of the house. We checked the gas. We ran around the outside, smelled for gas, looked for the gas meter in the 5 little circles. Nothing's moving, so I'm okay. I don't need to turn it off. Don't automatically assume you just need to turn the gas off, because the only people that can turn it back on are Southern California Gas, right? And you may wait weeks or months for them to turn the gas back on. Right? A lot of you may have an automatic gas shutoff valve, right, which is an earthquake gas shutoff valve. At a 5.4 quake close to your proximity, that valve will not automatically turn your gas off. But if you do see those little circles going or you do smell gas, yeah, let's turn it off. Definitely. It's our biggest concern. And of course, the gas line runs out to the street just like your water line does.
The water lines and the gas lines and the sewer lines are always running very close to each other on your streets. So now you have your family disaster plan laid out, and you even make a map of this and you put it in one of these grab-and-go bags for mom and dad in case you forget, oh yeah, I got to check the gas. Here are my fire extinguishers, my smoke alarms I'm going to check twice a year. Fall back, spring forward, great time to check those. Okay, and carbon monoxide detectors I'm going to check at the same time. So now, once we've done that, we know the water is shut off, we know the gas is shut off. Is our electrical power? Where is our electrical power? Okay, here's our electrical panel right there. We're going to go to the back there, and we're going to just automatically close this, turn this off in case there's any surges or power surges that come along after this quake or after this disaster. And I'm going to keep it off. What I'm going to do is shut that main breaker off, and then I'm going to shut each of the individual ones off as well after I shut off the main breaker. Then when the power comes back on, you turn these all on individually, and then you turn the main panel on, and it's much safer that way. These are the things you want to worry about with your family disaster plan. This is our chalkboard sketch. This is what's going to get you, keep your family safe. Now, where are you going to meet outside your house? All right, well, we're going to, remember we have mom and dad are coming out of here. They're going to come in here because they're going to forget to check the kids and come straight out. And they're going to come right over to here. They're going to come down the hallway, right? The other person's going to come down and then come over here, right here. So everybody in the house, and maybe you had grandma sleeping in the den, is going to come out, and everybody's scheduled to meet outside in the front. That's where we decided to meet. This is the best place for our particular situation, happened to be here. Maybe for your house, it's over there. Maybe for your house, it's in the backyard over there. You guys decide and meet at that particular location. Now you guys are safe because you put your shoes underneath your bed, you put them on, you grabbed your grab-and-go bag as you're going by. Everybody should have picked up a grab-and-go bag. So I forgot, right? So you got to go back to the grab-and-go bag, grab it, come on outside, assess your situation, right? Now check for the gas, do all those things, and do them right away. That's what you want to do. That's a family plan, and that's just the beginning. We have much more to come. All right, stay tuned for our next video. We're going to bring you right back and tell you even more what you need to know.